any black parents. We have adopted a black baby. Her name is Zoe, and I don't know what to do for her hair.
Hey people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here, and welcome back to my channel. How you are doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video is a very important video, and it's a banging conversation as always. But this video has gotten everybody talking, both the white and the black community, and you understand why I'm stressing race in this video, okay? So this video is a video of a white gay man who came on the internet to talk about how he has adopted a black baby and how he can take care of his black baby's hair. And you will probably see that question as a very innocent question. Okay, he's just asking to know, to educate himself. But there's more which has struck a bigger discourse, and it's just messy. So this white gay man and his husband decided to adopt a baby, and it happens to be that this baby is a black baby. But what just got people really talking was the way he was actually brushing this baby's hair. This is a newborn baby, and he was brushing this baby's hair like, you know what, I need help from the black community. And this has struck a bigger conversation. Anyway guys, let's go check out this video, which by now he has taken down the video, but you know the internet always have this video forever. So let's go check out the video, then we'll come back and talk, and let me know if you see anything wrong in that video.
I'm hoping to get this TikTok over to Black TikTok. Any black parents, we have adopted a black baby. Her name is Zoe, and I don't know what to do for her hair. I have this little brush. I have something from Shea Moisture. I really don't know what to use, so please, any black parents or anyone who knows what to do with black children's hair, please help me in the comments. Thank you.
So that's a cute baby. She's so cute. So let me know down in the comment section if you see anything wrong with this conversation, or what he asked, or everything. What did you see? Was there anything wrong with this video? Go down in the comment section and share your thoughts, and let me know what you think about this. This video has gotten people talk. People are like dragging this man on the internet for this video and calling him all sorts of things, but there's more to the story. But anyway guys, let's go check out people's thoughts on this, then I'll come back and share my own thoughts. Okay, I'll come back and share my own thoughts, but let's go hear people's thoughts first. Okay,
I'm hoping to get this TikTok over to Black TikTok. Any black parents, we have adopted a black baby. Her name is Zoe, and I don't know what to do for her hair.
Y'all are gonna think this is so mean, but I really don't care. It really blows my mind how white people can get on this platform and literally ask black people how to take care of their kids. Like, on some real shit. It really just reminds me of slavery. Like, black people were forced to take care of white people kids and probably didn't have not one clue on how to take care of them white kids. And guess what? They figured it out. Literally, they figured it out. And what really kills me is that throughout y'all whole process in adopting that baby, because I'm adopted, you at some point learned the sex of the baby, the race of the baby, X, Y, and Z. You learned all that at some point in the process, and you didn't take that time, I don't know, to educate yourself. And then what also gets me is that a caseworker gave y'all that baby. A caseworker gave y'all that baby, and y'all don't know how to take care of something as simple as the baby's hair. Okay.
Y'all are making beautiful, wonderful commentary on the white man who's adopted the black baby. The black baby girl. The only thing I really want to add is, why are you brushing that baby's head so hard?
exactly.
I'm hoping to get this TikTok over to Black TikTok. We have adopted a...
Why? That baby's soft spot is still, the cornbread is not done in the middle, and you were... If you don't leave that baby's head alone, you need to do some baby research. That's what you need to. My inner eldest daughter in a black household, aka teen motherhood, is coming out because, oh my God, because the way he was brushing her hair, oh my God, bristles to brain, brain to bristles. That baby's head is soft. Part of the reason why I think it was really virtue signaling in the first place is because that baby is fresh out of the coochie. Newborn baby, fresh out of the womb. Baby hairs is literally slicked down by placenta juice. And you were asking about hair care? Hair care? Right now? Like, it currently in that baby's life, you're worried about hair care? Shea moisture? You need to make sure you don't give that baby water. You need to make sure that you are protecting the baby's brain. There's just other things on the docket, I feel like, right now. Brushing that baby's head so hard, he was finna shape her head. Which he needs to be doing anyways. You need to be shaping the baby's head. We are simply losing recipes. And I know that community don't have none. I know they don't have none. There needs to be a black grandma somewhere in this scenario.
We have adopted a black baby. Her name is Zoe, and I don't know what to do for her hair.
Don't piss me off, because this is very personal to me. I actually am a former foster child, and when I turned 14, I had the legal right to choose whether or not I want to be adopted, and this is the reason I said no. This is the reason that I said no. I have seen so many people in my life go into the adoption system and tell me that literally it's the biggest regret of their entire life. Some of them had a choice, some of them didn't have a choice. They, in general, just wish they never would have been adopted. And it's always people of color who were taken into families that have taken no initiative to try to understand their culture, understand about them. So they're bringing them and raising them in these schools that don't have anybody who looks like them in it. They're not protecting them when it's necessary, when they're facing microaggressions in school. They don't know how to take care of their hair properly. They don't know how to do shit. Why would you adopt a person of color and have no understanding of them? Like, you're setting them up to feel isolated and alienated. And while people are trying to, and people who are not of color, by the way, notice the ones who are doing this, trying to give that man praise, this is very performative. You could have easily asked somebody else in your life if you were that concerned. And honestly, let's keep it all the way real. You should have done your research before taking on such a big responsibility as adopting a child and deciding to become their parent. You didn't do any research before you made such a crucial decision? People like to do stuff for their own amusement, and people treat especially adopted children like props, and I'm sick of it. They do the same foster children. You want to adopt, you want to have a foster kid, you want to feel like you're being a good person in society, and you want your ego to be boosted. That's what the it's about. And you know how I know? Because when you actually get the children and when you don't know how to handle them, and when they've gone through trauma in the foster care system, in adoption, whatever the case is, you give up on them because you weren't fit to be a parent. You're the reason this system is as it is. Do us all a favor and stop. Stop trying to adopt kids. Let people who actually want to raise kids and actually care about children be in those positions.
I'm hoping to get this TikTok over to Black TikTok.
I just want to make sure that everybody is aware of this. He was in the delivery room with the mother doing skin to skin during the golden hour. This is really important, okay? I have seen him make comments either in a video or through his own comment section trying to pretend like he had absolutely no knowledge that the child that he was going to adopt was going to be black. One, you made yourself available for all children, okay, without educating yourself first. But to come on here and pretend like you are not trying to just make content, that is absurd. This is not a foster care situation. This is not a, oh, I had no idea the baby just showed up on my doorstep one day. No, 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 no. He was well aware. This was all planned out. And you mean to tell me that you waited until after the baby was born to find out how you're supposed to raise this child? There's something sinister going on here. And the vast majority of us realize it.
He was not asking how to take care of his newly adopted baby's hair. I am so glad I am not the only one who thought that. Because I saw that video and I was like, I don't want to be that, but that seems... He was strategically soft launching his adoption, soft launching his new family vlogger channel, soft launching his new product that he could monetize and make money off of. That wasn't just me who caught that. Because he's already got product reviews up. He's already got baby product reviews up. He barely just brought her home because he trotted her out like he just adopted a Persian cat, brushing her hair, needing help on how to groom her. Google's free, YouTube's free. He could have gotten those answers literally anywhere with tutorials, step-by-step tutorials. That was a soft launch. Like the planning that went into this adoption was taken from every photo on the cover of a community college catalog. Also, you just adopted that baby and you splashed her right on the front of the internet. Front page of the internet, that's where you put her. I thought it was standard with most adoptions that you're not allowed to post them on social media for like a year or two. And even if it's not, it should be, because there's a reason that you should not be posting your brand new adopted baby all over the internet. Like, why is that your first thought?
And he just let us know that these are the only types of comments that he is going to accept. Unless you are worshiping his white saviorness, he is just going to dismiss you as just a negative comment, and he can't change your mind.
I can't even keep up with these notifications, but there are some negative comments, but I can't change anybody's mind. The fact is that we only had 2 months to prepare.
The red flags are red flagging for me. It's the fact that you come to her community, the black community, and ask for help in figuring out how to do her hair. But then when you get any kind of feedback that is anything less than worshiping your white saviorness, you dismiss it as negative comments and just chalk it up and don't address them and say that you just can't change people's minds. As someone who is currently carrying a little black baby, I have some concerns about how you handled the video, just like people in your comments. But we are just dismissed as negative. Then what did you come to us for? I also don't like the fact that you just got this baby and you were already making her hair out to be a problem. And you didn't do your own research. You came to TikTok with some weaponized ignorance like, oh, please help me, black people. Because you know that that would make you go super, super viral. And it's the fact that before you even premiered this baby, you were tagging Graco making product review videos because you're trying to become a baby influencer. So we know where the turn that your account is about to take. That baby still has a placenta perm. So right now her hair doesn't look very much different than the Anglo-Saxon hair that is apparently the only kind that you know how to do anything with. You just got her and you were already making her hair a problem like day 1, 2. What are you going to do to this child's self-esteem as she gets older in a world that is going to tell her that her hair is lesser than? And then she has to look back and see that her dad went super viral talking about her hair as if it's this big, huge monster that he's going to have to contend with. He took the video down completely because he couldn't handle constructive criticism and he wanted to silence all the people in the community that he sought help from that didn't agree with him or had anything to say other than, you're such a hero. So now you have a video up of this baby desperately sleepy, dying for sleep, and you just got the camera right up in her face, playing with her, overstimulating her, and not letting her rest. That baby is tired and wants to sleep, but you are more concerned about making a cute little video of her for clout. That is why we are worried about this child. While you're worried about blowing up your social media and becoming an influencer and a white savior and getting collab deals with brands, we are worried about the well-being of that child because we have already seen 11 red flags from your.
Can somebody answer this question? Why was he brushing her hair so freaking hard? And why did he call the baby black 50 million times in the first 10 seconds of the video? If you don't know what I'm talking about the white man, I think his name is Will Power, adopted a black baby, made a video asking black TikTok to help him with the baby, and boy, he got called out because he was like brushing the baby head very hard. Called it black, like I said a million times. Then everybody was stitching the video and helping him and giving them advice. And because people were giving him constructive criticism, he was deleting people's videos. Oh, the entitlement. This page, willpower or something like that. But anyway, people are mad, and I agree because it's almost like it was like he was talking about the baby. You'd have thought he just brought home a new Yorkie or something. It seemed like an object more than a baby to him. I don't know. Like I always say, I want to bring y'all what I'm seeing on my timeline so we can talk about it. Meet me in the comments if you want to have healthy discussion. Keep scrolling if you're trying to attack me for telling you what's on there. And I don't like it.
Hoping to get this TikTok over to Black TikTok. Any black parents? We have adopted a black baby. Her name is Zoe, and I don't know what to do for her hair.
God forbid he asked black people for advice.
God forbid this man pick up a book. God forbid this man build a community with black people off the internet in order to help him raise this child. God forbid this man join a support group for transracial adoptive parents. There's nothing wrong with asking questions or needing help when it comes to raising a child. But your black baby should not be your first black friend. This is not like trying out a new restaurant or squeezing into a size 6 dress when you know you're really an 8. If you're going to take it upon yourself to adopt a child from a background that is not your own, then you need to do the basic amount of homework before that child comes into your home in order to make sure that you're not only able to take care of them, but you are prepared for the conversations that will come up throughout their life as they navigate a world that is not built for them. This reminds me of that doctor who got on here recently and was like, why do Black patients talk on their phone when they're in appointments with me? Because similar to that doctor, while this guy claims he doesn't know how to do his child's hair, what he does know is that if he calls on Black people, they will come running to his rescue because he can't be bothered to do the homework to raise his own child. I will also add that I have a huge problem with people using their children as content on the internet. And in this case, it's extra worrisome because the child is adopted. You are violating your child's privacy, and it's also very disrespectful to the biological family of that child who could possibly see this content. I'm not a parent and I'm not an adoptee, but I have watched a lot of content from transracial adoptees and from mixed race children with white parents. And the common theme in a lot of that content is that it's really hard to deal with a parent who does not understand their privilege and is constantly spewing microaggressions at you, or is just outrightly being racist and or does not know how to protect you from their racist family members or dealing with racism out in the world. And that's why people are rightfully upset about this video. It's not just that he asked a question. It's that many of us are worried about the life that this young Black girl will lead in the hands of someone who, by his own admission, is not ready to parent her.
I'm hoping to get this TikTok over to Black TikTok. Any Black parents, we have adopted a Black baby, Zoe, and I don't know what to do for her hair.
See, I was having a good day. I was enjoying life, and then people like you gotta piss me the off. Yeah, go ahead, put that page on private. You don't want our advice too much, cause I was about to go give you some advice. How you gonna ask for advice and then put your cause you know you fuck. And I can't even say what I really want to say because I would most definitely get banned from TikTok. Why the are you getting a Black baby and you don't know how to take care of a Black baby? That's a whole human life in your hands. And I'm hoping to make this the Black TikTok. I don't really know what to do with the baby. I know this is a whole life I'm holding in my hands, but I figure I'd reach out. Don't piss me. Listen, somebody let me know where Will is. Somebody let me know where the Will is, how I can get in contact with him.
Every day somebody does something very concerning and puts it on the internet. Here's an example.
I'm hoping to get this TikTok over to Black TikTok. Any Black parents, we have adopted a Black baby. Her name is Zoe, and I don't know what to do for her hair.
Okay, so I'm gonna come out and say this. Some people may feel this is unfavorable, but I'm just gonna come out and say there's nothing wrong with asking the question. The question itself is not a bad thing, but there is a problem that non-white people probably see immediately. Multiple problems, actually. Again, there's nothing wrong with asking the question, but here's the first issue I see. Y'all spent all this time and all this effort to adopt this Black child, and you did no research about how to take care of your Black child, because that eliminates a further problem. Basic research is how to take care of Black hair. What are the best moisturizers for our skin? That type of stuff. That's basic. What alarms me is if you're not doing the basic research on how to take care of this child's body, how are you able to care for this child for who she is? Which leads me to my next point. Y'all have any Black community? No Black friends, no Black relatives, no Black neighbors, nobody close that you would trust getting information from that could help you? Because that's one thing that Black children need is community. You need to see people who look like them. Representation matters. It's not enough to just take a child, which I don't know the situation, but kind of feels a little savior-ish to take a child from one situation to a better situation, but then be completely unprepared for how to care for that child, body and soul. Which leads me to my next point. You've never had to think about how Black people move through the world. You've never had to negotiate the world as a person of color, as a Black person specifically. Why adopt a Black child if you haven't done these cursory things? Why adopt a Black child if you have no Black community to raise that child in? Why adopt a Black child if you don't have any representation for that child so she could see herself as beautiful, she could see herself as worthy? Because it's one thing for a parent to say, it's a whole different thing for her to experience that, having living representative examples. Finally, this. The way you are sitting on this couch, brushing this child's hair, it's
feels very pet-like. It's more like you're brushing a Yorkshire Terrier than an actual human being. I don't mean to laugh, it just feels a little ridiculous. It feels quite performative. There's nothing wrong with asking the question. A lot of black people are learning how to take care of our hair because of reasons historical in nature. We don't need to go into them. It means there's a plethora of information on the internet. A lot of the same ways that we're learning how to take care of our hair, the same ways that you could learn how to take care of Zoe's. Remember, that's a human being who needs representation and community that needs to exist outside of your parenting. So please, before you adopt a person who is a different race than you, think about those things. You may not think they matter, but to Zoe, they will.
I'm hoping to get this TikTok over to Black TikTok. Any black parents, we have adopted a black baby. Her name.
Now, Willard, Wilhelmina, let's have a chat. I know you put your page on private so that nobody can stitch it. It would never stop a like me. Let's just get that out the way. I understand that the content was supposed to elicit a response of, oh my God, this white dad cares about his black baby's hair. But what you are missing in the context of the conversation is that this is newborn black baby hair, which is the easiest hair you're ever going to see on a black baby. It's just that it is what it is. 6 months from now, you may see a little bit more texture. You may see a little more kink and curl. Don't worry about it. But getting on camera and being like, I need Black TikTok to chime in while brushing the absolute out of a newborn baby's head is insane business. I need you to... She's not a prop.
I'm hoping to get this TikTok over to Black TikTok.
This is just my little 2 cents on this. So the video came across my For You page. And I don't know why, but I instantly was kind of triggered by it. I felt like it was not genuine at all. Like the little countdown in the beginning just kind of was like, okay, so you rehearsed this how many times? And I know as content creators, that's what we do. But this is a different situation. This is a situation where they have decided to adopt a child of a different ethnicity, and this child is not even at an age where you should be concerned of what to do with her hair, because she's basically a newborn baby. I don't even have kids, and I know that you don't do anything to their hair in the beginning, but why not reach out to local hairstylists when she's of that age that's in the black community? Like, why not do that? Why instantly take to social media and constantly bring up the term black? I hope this reaches my black audience. I hope this, like, it was too much for me, and it just didn't seem genuine. And again, it's good that they have adopted a child, but I think right now just reaching out to social media in a way that they did was just for all the wrong reasons. You are trying to use this child to profit off of it, off of her, not it, but off of her. And it just didn't seem like it was genuine at all. So I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that's feeling this way. And I don't want to be a negative Nancy, but it's just, it didn't give what you thought it was going to give. And that's why you're getting the backlash that you're getting from it.
I don't know what to do for her hair.
I feel like if you wanted to adopt a baby girl, a black baby girl, you should have learned the basics, which is her hair. So besides that, one thing I just mentioned, the way he was brushing the hair really irritated me, because babies' heads are so soft. She's a newborn. Babies' hairs are so soft. You could press into them and literally, I think you feel their brain. I don't know. All I know is that the skull isn't formed yet. So to be brushing her hair like that is nasty, crazy work. Can't be oh, all black people can't adopt black babies. I'm not gonna say that, because the reality is that you're taking this baby out of a system that would have probably abused them or left them with disadvantages that would follow them. I do ask is that people that want to adopt black children, please make sure that they're around people of their own culture and community, at least 3 times a week, once a week, even once a week, or even a FaceTime, even maybe the FaceTime, face-to-face interactions with people that look like them, so that they can feel represented in how they look. I know so many biracial people on TikTok with identity crises, because they had like they only grew up on one side of their family, and that was kind of tragic because if you don't see the other side of yourself, you know, different from the one side you grew up in, you're going to feel like an outsider. Affirming is also very important because how do I phrase this? I feel like affirmations are important because this baby girl isn't going to see herself in the media as much as you might, or she isn't going to see herself on Disney Channel as much as you might, or she's going to see herself on Nickelodeon as much as you might. She's probably going to see monoliths of people that look like her, which is not nice. She's probably going to see people that don't look like her overrepresented in the media, which is also not nice. So I feel like affirmations are really important keys to instilling her confidence and maintaining that. Please like do your research on this black baby that you want to adopt before you adopt them. Do thorough research because it's going to be a very hard, long life for them if you don't do the. I'm not saying that non-black people can't raise black people. I'm just saying that this black baby is going to experience a lot of other, you know, experiences that you might never ever experience, and that's just a reality. It might not happen, and it might happen. You have to be prepared for when.
Whenever I see people on this app, non-black people, asking the internet black questions, the first thing I want to know is, do y'all not have any black friends? Y'all don't know any black people? Furthermore, why would you adopt a black child if you don't even know how to do the basics in order to take care of that child? Like, you didn't even prepare yourself. And to be honest, I don't like how thick you kept saying black. I ain't like that. Like, and another thing, if you don't know any black people, you could have just hopped on YouTube. YouTube can teach you anything. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't like it. It's given like off the vibe of like you got like a pet or something. I could be wrong, but it's just the vibes that I'm getting in this video. I can't really fuck with it.
Baby, her name is Zoe, and I don't know what to do for her hair.
So I definitely understand what he's saying. Like, he just needs some help. But I mean, YouTube University is free. And she's a new baby, so there's really not much you need to do to her hair that you ain't got to do to a white baby's hair. And if you did not know what to do, then why did you adopt a black baby? Because something as simple as doing her hair, what about when she gets older and having to take care of her skin because it may be dry? Like, those are questions I would be asking myself. And ain't there a black woman that have a white baby that be on TikTok? Well, he's not a baby, he's a little boy, but I don't ever see her get on here and be like, hey, Caucasian people, how do I take care of my Caucasian son, Boosie? She just does it. She just does it. Why can't he just do it? Oh, okay. It's confusing.
Please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this conversation down in the comment section. But please keep it respectful. Here on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a respectful way. So go ahead and share your thoughts, okay? So I have a lot to say in this video because I know, yeah, I'm an advocate of, be very intentional of having children. And also, I know I may not talk about it a lot here on my channel, but I'm also an advocate of adoption. Like, I always tell people, like, if you feel like you are in that place so much to have a child and all that, then probably just adopt rather than to bring an extra life when there are so many kids out there that need that love and everything. So, yeah. So seeing this video really like got me like, okay. But one thing I'll say about this video, I have so much to say, like I said. One thing I'll say about this video is that, first off, I really agree with the creator that said that it seems very performative. I feel like the child was basically used as a props. Because why is he brushing this child's hair so hard? I feel like he didn't expect what came to him, like people calling him out for what he was doing and how he was mentioning the word black and all that. I felt like he thought that when he come online and said, oh, I just adopted a black baby, yada, 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 people will start clapping for him. People were like, oh, you're such a wonderful person. God bless your heart. And all that. He was not expecting how the outcome was going to be. And that's why his account is on private. But there's actually still more to this video because this has also raised a lot of questions, which I know some of you guys will be asking, like, who authorized the adoption? Adoption has process and all that. There's going to be a part 2 of this video, which I'm going to post next, of another creator who actually broke down the entire process and did some research of, because his entire page private, so you can't really do any research on it. But this creator was able to get hold of how they were in the labor room while the birth mother was having this baby. She actually said a whole lot of things in the adoption word, because he too is also a interracial adoptee. Is that what they call them? So he actually broke a lot of things down, which I'm going to link down in the description box. So that's going to be a part 2. And he also did like a Q&A with this man, the white man, and he had some questions answered too. So check out that video. But for me, I just feel like this man is not only the only person that comes to use children as prop. We'll have this conversation here where even some people, some women, usually see children or having a baby as a props, like a handout. And when it hits the fan, they don't even want anything to do with this child. But yeah, there's really so much to say about this. But I just mean like, ask yourself if you're ready for a child. And if you're not ready for a child, you don't have to have a child. It's clearly like this man and his partner, this child is literally like props, like this story girl was. Guys, you want to check out the part 2, okay? Because the part 2, there was a whole lot of disgusting thing that was going on, of how he was taking the baby out, the newborn baby out, a whole lot of things, okay? But like I always say, yeah, if you are not made for a baby, you don't have to do it. And you don't have to have a baby. And those people having babies for show and for props or for content, which we've seen it repeatedly with some parents, please, 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 please stop traumatizing children, stop traumatizing these kids, because it's just going to make a ripple effect to the society. Please. Anyway, guys, please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this conversation down in the comment section, but please keep it respectful. You're on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, okay, but we do it respectfully. So go ahead and share your thoughts. All right, share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go ahead and share this video. Please give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps you to push out my content for more people to see, and that will be you supporting your girl. With that all said, guys, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.